everybody, welcome to today's reading. I didn't quite know what reading I should do, and after the full moon, which was a super moon, I felt like a lot of my shadow aspects came up, and I was busy dealing through all of them, and I was like, well, maybe other people need advice or help with their shadow selves, or maybe something in their life needs healing, or maybe they're just feeling crappy and they don't know why and just need some advice as to what needs healing in order to get to that good space where you feel really good as well. So I decided to, on the spur of the moment, do this reading as to what needs healing in order for us to move forward. So I haven't really picked any cards or anything. I'll do it on camera today. So I would like to do 3 groups. So let's get some macaroni for each group, and then you can pick the group that you want with the color macaroni you like. So let's ask Spirit to please give us a macaroni for group number 1, please. Group number 1, we've got pink. Group number 2, please. A macaroni for group number 2. We've got red, group number 2. And a macaroni for group number 3, please. We've got green. Alrighty. Hope you can all see that. So please pick the group that you want. I will shuffle the cards on camera, and then we'll take it from there. Hi, group number 1. If you picked this pink macaroni, then this is your reading. So today we are asking Spirit, the gods, angels, guides, ancestors, anybody who's willing to join us that is full of love and light. We are asking what needs healing in our lives. If you've been feeling like it's like life is a constant uphill battle and you don't know what you're doing wrong, and you're just confused about, where to go to next. We're trying to get some clarity. Maybe there's an aspect in your life that sort of needs healing, so you can, forgive and move on, and then welcome new energy and positive things into your life. So we're just going to ask what needs healing. Now, if you chose this pink macaroni, you can see it, quite a soft pink. I'm getting the word gentle. I think this has to do a lot with how you speak to yourself. I think I'm getting negative thoughts. I think you think a lot of negative thoughts about yourself. And the fact that you chose this light color, it's a very soft color. It's you sort of yearning that softness. I'm getting like even in your job, it's like harsh environments where you live, it's harsh. It just feels dark, it feels murky, it feels thick, like the air feels thick. It doesn't feel fresh or light. And not all of us, have the ability right now to change our jobs or to change where we're staying. But what this is saying is that just because your environment or the work, your workplace is harsh, doesn't mean you have to be harsh to yourself. This is talking about how you treat yourself. Do you say horrible things to yourself? Are you hard on yourself? Do you doubt yourself a lot? There's just not enough self-love. And you may be looking for love outside of yourself. Maybe you want somebody to validate you. I'm getting the word validate. If you're looking for somebody who will make you feel loved, it's like looking for that love, but from somewhere else. And what they're saying is you need to start, being softer on yourself and love yourself first before you can attract somebody who's going to love you. Because right now, if you are mean to yourself with law of attraction, you are going to find somebody who is, first of all, mean to themselves also, and then also will be mean to you. You know, you will sort of trigger each other. So I'm not sure if you're in a sort of relationship like that, and that any relationship in your family, in your workplace, in your personal life, how you treat yourself, you will attract people who treat you just like that. And I know you can't choose your family, but you know, when you start treating yourself with respect, they will see it and they will be like, oh, okay, maybe we should, you know, consider their feelings or whatever the case is. So it's really talking about being gentle with yourself. Don't be too harsh. If you make a mistake, it's okay. You're meant to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, just be kind to yourself first. Don't worry about, you know, other people. Focus on yourself and give yourself that self-love. And it starts with saying nice things, and maybe write down like, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am worthy, I am powerful, I can achieve anything, I can do anything that I set my mind to. Stuff like that, just nice things, and stick them everywhere just to remind yourself. So that's your macaroni message. Let's see what your fairies have to say. Sorry guys if I look a little awkward. My dog joined me for the reading and she's just like sitting on my hands and on my lap, and I can't really shuffle. But it's nice to have her here, nice energy. So let's ask the fairies, what do they have to say about our situation? You know, what needs healing? What advice do they have for us? What needs healing? What needs healing, please? What needs healing? Ooh, okay. Just gonna take the ones that fall out. What needs healing? Okay, let's get all the cards out. Let's ask our angels here. Oh, two came out. Should I take them? Okay, let's take them. What needs healing? Needs healing. These angels. Any more cards? Okay. Quite a few. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep these on the side. Let's get some. This is a normal plain deck card, but you can still use it for divination or for guidance. So let's see, what other messages do you have? Now you can read them in reverse. I don't really like to read in reverse, but if I feel like I need to, then we will. But let's just see how it goes. Okay, one more. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry guys, she's keying the table. Okay. Okay. 3 9s there. Let's just keep this at the side and let's see what the fairies are saying. So like I was picking up, this is the male or masculine aspect. Now, masculine is all about your security, feeling safe, your material world. So this is definitely talking about work. And why I say that, because we also have the fox, and this talks about your work, as well as being smart. I'm not sure why that's what. Okay, we'll get to it. This is the cross, which if you look at her, it's like she got so much on a plate. It's like it feels like concrete blocks are weighing you down. It's like on your back, and you've been struggling uphill to carry all these concrete blocks. It just feels very heavy. Like I said, that harshness. Thick. I'm getting the word stale energy. It's like the same old routine. Very heavy. Burdens with this. And then again, the fox with work. And then this is the dog. You can see a dog talking to his friend there. So the dog talks about loyalty and friendship and just having like a shoulder to cry on. But yeah, basically what it's saying is that everything that we talked about with the macaroni, it's a lot of heaviness around your workplace or where you stay. Even where you're studying, there's just a lot of heavy energy, and it's like you're stuck, even if it has nothing to do with work, maybe you're unemployed, but that same energy, that heavy energy, that darkness, it's just very thick and heavy. It's smoggy, if I can use that word. It's just, it feels like in your mind you've been saying, oh, this is the same things I've been going through, and like, when will it change? It's just uphill. When do I reach the plateau, or when do I go downhill, or when will it be easy? And it's like you can't see if that time will even come. It's like it feels like I'm just gonna have to work myself to death. That's what it feels like. Okay. With this, why I was getting smart, it feels like they're saying there's more to the situation. Like, yes, it's crappy right now, but there's more to it. And okay, I get it. Took me a while, but I got it. So the fox is very, I mean, it's smart, it's sly, it's cunning, but it's also unconventional. And it's sort of out of the box. And what they're saying is you need to look out of the box to see what the silver lining is, because it's right now you're not even, see, she's even looking down. She's not even looking up to the sky. It's like you don't even feel like there's a silver lining. But what they're trying to say is that there is a silver lining, but it's not the usual lining. It's something very unique, or not the usual. I need to learn more. I'm getting like, this is such heaviness, like on this side. But on this side, you have like the silver lining, that it's light, it's fresh, it's new. And then you have this loyal friend. Oh, I see. Okay. It feels like I need to separate these. It's like once you start being kinder to yourself and thinking better of yourself, you will go from this dark, heavy energy into this. I mean, look how dark this card is. And he's so serious. And then you look here, and then there's flowers, and it's pretty, and the sun is out. Even this just looks peaceful, like they're just chilling. So it's like once you start being kinder to yourself, you will start seeing things more clearly. And you will, okay, lots of messages here. You'll either be a friend to yourself, you'll comfort yourself because you got this. It feels like you're super smart, especially with this Fox card. And there's no need for you to even be harsh on yourself because you've accomplished so much. It feels like you really have. Even if you don't think so. You really have accomplished. So it's like you need to be a friend to yourself. One message. Another message is that you might attract someone who will be a very loyal friend to you. Again, with this being kinder to yourself. Once you do that, you will attract maybe the romantic life partner you've been looking for, or maybe a friend at work. Somebody new will come to your work, in your school, maybe where you stay in your flat or apartment. You will attract a friend that, I'm getting the word lifelong. You'll attract somebody that you can be completely yourself with. Ah, that feels so nice. Like, I wish you could feel this energy is like, wow. It's like paradise energy, and this is just like meh, if I can say. So that's really good news, firstly, because you have these two. Like, there is silver, there is, the bad times are coming to an end. And that's great news. Like, I'm happy about that. But it just takes you being kinder to yourself and raising your vibration. I'm hearing getting out of the funk. You have to get yourself out of it. Let's look at these cards, because the nines are really like pulling my energy here. So I'm not sure if you can see, like I put a little dot that represents upright where the dot is. So the sun is in reverse, but let's see what I'm picking up on here. So guys, I don't even know if you realize, like I didn't even realize, I put the king here in the meh side, and I put all the nines in this fun side, which is kind of cool. I didn't even realize I did that. But what I'm getting is just confirmation. This feels like power hungry. I don't know why I'm getting like tyrant, tyranny. Yeah, this is the heaviness. It feels like stubborn energy. It feels like you've just been in the same situation forever and you're just tired of it. It's like you are so tired of being tired. It's like, I'm done. I don't even know what to do anymore. It just feels like that. It's like you're so over it, but you don't know what to do. Wow. Really getting, like, I thought this was like heavy, but this is just confirming with this King of Diamonds. It just feels like it's this very stubborn energy that hasn't been moving. You haven't seen any change. If there is change, it's very slight. It's nothing big here. It's just like the same old, routine. And here with all the nines, like my life path number is 9 as well. So even in my family, like 9 is one of those numbers. It's those spiritual type numbers. It's like, wow. So with this 9 being upright, this talks about achievements, new energy, new friend, maybe new romance, or just a lot of newness here. And with this 9 of spades in reverse, if it were upright, this talks about delays, it talks about bad decisions, it talks about illness. It's not very nice. But because it's in reverse and how I feel plus being surrounded by these two other cards and you in the, the happy side. This talks about you finally letting go of that dark energy. Your path is now opening. There's no delays. It's moving. You're getting out of this routine. You're getting out of the stale vibe. It's just something new. It's something fresh. Something fun. I'm getting fun. Oh, that's so nice. I'm loving this. And the 9 of cups, I say cups because hearts do represent the cups in tarot. But with this 9 of hearts, again, I'm getting like wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been wanting for so long. And it's like, finally, it's here. It's everything you've ever wanted. It's just bright. I'm getting the word bright. It's fun. It's exciting. You feel inspired. You won't feel down in the dumps anymore. It's a wish being fulfilled. This is so nice, y'all. And I love when the cards just reflect everything that's being said. So it's in this, you see this gap here. In this gap is you really working on how you talk to yourself. If you talk nicely to yourself, you will then attract people who talk nicely to you too. It starts with you. That's the main thing. Let's see what the angels have to say. Sorry. Okay. You're a leader, peaceful, don't compromise. Can I move this? Healthful eating and commitment. Oh, yeah. Sorry, but I just love when this happens. So this is the boss that maybe is mean to you, this leader person, this dude. If it is a boss situation, if it's not, it could it could also be romantically. If this is a dude that just is so mean to you and you just let whatever he does, you just let it slide. If it's not talking about work. And if it's not talking about a partner or work, this is talking about this heavy energy or feeling like you don't have enough, you're not stable, or you're in the same old routine, same old people. Just this horrible energy. That's what he's talking about. And then the next card, peaceful. Yeah, this is what you want. You just want to be at peace. There's that silver lining, y'all. There it is. It is there. So you're coming into a place of peace, of happiness, of freedom. Yeah, I see those wings. I'm getting the word freedom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all you want. You want some peace and quiet, maybe. So with this don't compromise, right in the middle, it really is saying to me that there's no other option, I feel, with this card. It's like you're doing what you're doing, and whatever you try to help you get out of the situation hasn't helped. And now it's go time. There's no wishy-washy, should I, shouldn't I? And this is talking about being kind to yourself. There's no other way around it. It's like the angels are adamant that the only way forward is for you to be kind to yourself and love yourself and say positive things to yourself. Like, that's how they look like. See their face. They're just like, You're not hearing any other excuses. It's time. See how clear that sky is in the background. Clear. So if you want things to get clear, they're saying you have to put yourself first and don't compromise. If you need time out, like by yourself, do it. You just got to be like, I don't know, even if you're a mother and you don't even have 5 minutes to yourself, it's like, make a plan, at least 10 minutes to sit in silence, to meditate, to do your feet, to do your nails, something. Just give yourself that time and don't compromise. I'm getting the word guilt trip. Don't let anybody guilt trip you into not looking after yourself. Very important. And that just gets amplified with this card, with healthful eating. Now, some of y'all, your diet, I'm getting bananas, help with stress, and cucumbers. But if it's not talking about what you're eating, this also talks about, I'm getting the physical aspect of you and healing that. Look at how much I'm getting the word abundance. Check how much fruit is on that tree. Yeah, you just want to be abundant. Okay, so I just got that message that even your financial situation will get a whole lot better if you don't compromise on your health, on your wellness, your well-being, putting yourself first. You will be abundant in every way. Financially, spiritually also, because you do have an archangel here. This is Archangel Raphael. You can even call on him when you feel really down in the dumps, when you feel in a lot of pain, if you feel just so full of sorrow. And okay, trigger warning, guys. If some of you have been suicidal or still have suicidal thoughts, they're saying call on Archangel Raphael to just be with you when you have those thoughts, because when you do have such thoughts of such low vibration, sometimes you just need a hug, to raise it. And that's what I'm getting. Archangel Raphael will just sit and be with you, to be that shoulder to cry on. Oh, yes. Okay, I see. Yeah. If you can't be this friend to yourself, Archangel Raphael will be this friend to you until you get out of this heavy energy. And when you start loving yourself, then you will attract physical, real people. Not that Archangel isn't real, he is real, but sometimes humans, we need like physical touch. But until you start loving yourself, then only you will attract somebody physically in the 3D on earth to be your friend. But until then, you're not alone. You do have this archangel. And I'm getting dreams, so he might come into your dreams as well. So write your dreams down as well, because it could help. When you're feeling low, then just read through whatever dreams you had, and there could be messages in there, or they will give you comfort. So it's nice to know you have an archangel next to you, and that's super cool. And last but not least, commitment. So this is I don't want to say end result, but this is the result of all of this, is commitment. So either you'll get a new job, or you'll get a higher position. I'm getting promotion. Or even if you're at the same job, it will feel better. Things will be better. And this could also mean commitment, as in you'll have a loyal friend, or you'll be in a relationship. But is stability is what I'm getting. Stability, and whatever your situation is, you will find stability. And if you see her wings, they're like sort of hugging them. This reminds me of Michael Jackson in his concert, when the angel comes and a wings sort of wrap him up in a hug. For all the 80s and 90s and, upwards babies, they'll know what I'm talking about. But it feels like she's giving them a hug with her wings. And that's how you're going to feel too. So yeah, wow, and see how happy they are. They're just so, you know, I just feel comforted. I feel secure. I feel safe. That's how you're gonna feel too. And you'll get all of that. You'll get a friend, you'll get a promotion, you'll get money, you'll get all of that abundance, all of that happy, good stuff just by saying nice things to yourself. How powerful are we? I mean, we are created in God's image, and God is a creator. So are we. And God is powerful. So are we. But we just sometimes we forget through our, life traumas and experiences. But now it's the time to remember how much power you have, how much love. I mean, to have an archangel come out, you are so loved, you are supported, you have everything, you are smart, you are talented. There's no reason for you to be down in the dumps or in this routine or in this negative energy. So if you need a hug, I'm sending you a hug through YouTube, virtual hug. Because life can get tough, I get it. But life can be beautiful too. So I hope these messages helped you. They're so positive, like, wow. And everything will get better. So I hope you like this reading, and I hope to see you in my next video. And yeah, leave me a comment if this resonated. I'd like to get in touch and know what's been going on. So thanks everybody in group number 1, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi everyone who picked this red macaroni. Is it in focus? Yes. This is your reading, group number 2. Just quickly, my dog is joining me for the reading. She's sitting on my lap, so if things might get knocked over, or if you hear snoring, it's my dog. She wanted to join for the reading. I don't know why, but nice to have her. Okay, so I didn't pick out any cards or anything. I will shuffle on camera, but basically we are asking Spirit, the angels, gods, ancestors, any beings of love in life to please guide us and help us. We want to know what needs healing. What do we need to work on in order to sort of change the situation that we're in? Is there any guidance? But, just to help us if we're confused. So with this macaroni, if you chose this red one, usually now red reminds me, of the root chakra, its stability and all of that. But I'm not getting any of that. With this macaroni, I'm seeing passion. I'm seeing drive. I'm seeing fire. So I'm not sure if some of y'all connect with the fire or if you, okay. What's coming up is that maybe you need to have a braai. If you're South African, you know what that is. If not, it's a barbecue. It's just basically you need to sit near a fire because the fire will heal you. You need to absorb that fire energy. And I'm getting like people throwing things into the fire. Maybe you need to write down things that you want to release and throw it into the fire and see the smoke go up and release it that way. I think maybe you've been trying to let go of something or forgive a situation or a person, and it's been really hard and it's sort of dimmed your light. You don't feel passionate anymore, you don't feel inspired, there's no drive, there's no ambition, there's none of this energy to push you. It feels like you've sort of lost your muchness. Where is that from? Is that from a movie, a cartoon or something where they say you lost your muchness? I think it's Alice in Wonderland 2, where the Mad Hatter lost his muchness. I'm not sure if that's right or not or wrong, but that's how it feels. You sort of lost what makes you, lost what makes you excited or inspired. But it has something to do with fire. It has something to do with your passion. But let's go in deeper. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, let's ask the fairies. Let's use our fairy deck and see what needs healing. Okay. What needs healing for group number 2, please? What needs healing? What needs healing? I'm getting the word dancing. I'm not sure what that means. Should I take this? Okay, let's take it. Woo, too much. One at a time, please. Or 2. What needs healing? Sorry if the shuffling is loud. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I didn't take bottom deck for the first group, but it's showing me. Okay, we'll take it. That's the moon card. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. Let's get all the cards out before we get all sloppy and mushy, and let's get all the cards out first. I will put them in focus one by one. So this is a normal playing deck cards. You can do readings with them, or use them as a tool, guidance tool, like we are doing here. So let's get some messages from the deck also. Messages for group number 2, please. Group number 2. Let's give another shuffle here. Group number 2, please. Group number 2. Messages for group number 2, please. Do I need to take this? Okay. Let's take it. And then angel messages. Group number 2, advice please, angels. Group number 2. Group number 2, please. Okay, that's quite a bit. Do I need it? Okay, we'll keep them. Lots of cards. All right. So I'm going to show you all of them and put them to the side, and then this one went flying. So these are your playing cards. All of them are clubs. Okay, we've got the 10, Jack, Queen, and 5. We'll put them to the side and read them later. And then angel cards, we've got child, confidence, learning experience, activist, look deeper, and believe. That's very nice. Put that on the side. Wait, it was hiding from me. Okay. So, your fairy cards. No, this was here. Okay. You've got the tree. And that talks about your growth. I'm getting the word tranquil. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It also talks about your stability and just having strong roots and being really strong in who you are and what you believe in. With the tree. this is the mountain, and this talks about it usually talks about blockages, but I'm not getting blockages here. I'm getting more overcoming, the journey to overcome, like, if this is keeping the focus on your journey, overcoming these blockages, but not focusing on it and focusing more on the journey and where you're headed. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I was clear. But I'm getting more the word journey and overcoming. This is the Bear card, which talks about personal finances or how you see yourself. Also very strong. I'm getting the same vibe with these two cards. Strong, sturdy, stable, powerful. I'm getting like old oak trees, like those trees that have been around for like thousands of years, and you go and you look at them, they're just so majestic and huge, and you can feel that they're ancient, and you can feel that they've lived through time, and they have wisdom and knowledge. This is talking about you. You have so much wisdom, you have knowledge, you have so much power. Yeah, but you feel like you've lost it along your journey through life. That's how it feels. Like, it feels like part of you, if you look at this card, these little orbs of light, it feels like, and you see that's the same color as her wings, it feels like as you moved through life, pieces of you have just gone to maybe wrong life partners, or the wrong work that you've done, different bosses. It's like people stole pieces of you, and you just lost yourself along the way. Oh no, man. Yeah, that's not nice at all. It's like you were once this burning fire. That's why I was getting the fire. You were once this burning fire, and it was raging, and it was good, and then slowly it started to die off. Whenever you went through something hectic, something traumatic, it sort of took pieces of your, it feels like pieces of your soul have been taken, or you feel like pieces of your heart, and I think it's heart because this is the heart card. It feels like pieces of your heart have been taken, or you feel like your heart has just been shattered into pieces, and now you're trying to stick it together with like band-aids or sellotape or something, and it's just, it's like you wonder, will I ever be whole again, or will I ever get this, what I've lost, will I ever get it back? Yeah, and you're a really strong person, because although you've been through all of this really traumatic, horrible experiences, you're still here, man. You're still pushing. You're still, going to work every day, or going to study, or, if you had a bad relationship, you're still, out here trying to be a single parent, maybe. But you're really trying to push through. Wow. That's strength right there, like, for reals. Mad respect for you guys. And then here is the coffin. And I know much like people get scared when they hear the word coffin, or it's creepy or whatever. I love this card, and I love the energy, because coffin means something has coming to an end. And for me, it feels like this emptiness, the feeling of you just being, not feeling whole, like you in pieces everywhere. You are just getting like in pieces. That is all coming to an end. That feeling of being shattered or broken, or just not whole. You're not inspired, you're not motivated, just tired, burnt out. And I think I'm getting what's more upsetting is that you once were, you know, I'm getting the word party starter. You were once like that. You were, you know, the life of the party. Even if you're not a party person, but I mean, you had that excitement, you had that ambition, you had that drive. And I think you just said, when you look at yourself now, you're like, oh, I can't believe I turned into this. That's what it feels like. And okay, they're saying that needs to come to an end, or it will come to an end, because the very next card is a whole heart. And if you see, it's sort of branches that come together to make the heart. It's new, it's growth. And if you look, I take this as the masculine and feminine aspect. All of us have both, but you see, they are equal, they are aligned, and it's so nice. It's just whole. It's whole again. So they are saying that something needs to come to an end. Maybe this feeling of you being split or shattered will come to an end and you will feel whole again. But let's see. Let's look at the other cards. So now, if you can see, I put a little spot under the deck because they can be read in reversals. I'm just going to check the energy and see if I do feel like I need to read them in reversals. But let's just see what's happening here. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that, I'm not sure if you're aware, I put the card, like I skipped this one and I put it there, but you couldn't see it, so I brought it over. But I feel like this is you. It feels like you are this reliable person. Like I was saying, you're this fun person. You are young at heart. You are spontaneous. You really do feel like the party starter. You're the first one to get up and get things going. You're the inspired one. It feels like maybe people look to you for, sorry, my dog was falling over. It looks like you are the one that, you know, inspires others, and perhaps that's why you're so hard on yourself, is because you don't know how to inspire others if you don't feel inspired. But this really does feel like you. You know, you are the strong one, you're the capable one. Okay, 2 messages. Maybe you have forgotten that you are still the strong person, this playful person, the fun person, the passionate person. Wow, guys, I just noticed. So the clubs, in tarot, it's the wands, and the wands represents your passion. Oh boy, how am I only picking this up now? And all of your cards are talking about passion, and you know, your macaroni said passion to me. And yeah, maybe you don't see yourself as this person anymore, number 1. Number 2 is maybe you're hard on yourself because you were once this person and now you feel bad that you're not this person anymore. But the truth is, you really are still this person. You may not be the same, and okay, you need to let that go if you're hard on yourself. If you think like, okay, I was just this amazing person back in the day and I did all these amazing things and now I suck. No. Now you can be even better. If you take these life lessons and use them to your advantage, in that if you have gone through something traumatic, you can then help others who have gone through the same things. And, you know, you can be like, look, I made it out of it. You can too. And you sort of inspire people. You will still inspire people, but just not in the same way that you used to back in the day. Maybe you used to inspire people by, you know, just being lively and out there and fun and, you know, just the crazy person maybe. But now you can still inspire people, but in a different way. And that will give you more clarity. It will give you more of a sense of purpose. It just goes deeper. It's no more surface level inspiring people. Now it's going deeper. And you are meant to go through these things. It was meant to happen because you inspire people, because you are so strong, because of this personality and the passion that you bring across to other people. It's like, I'm getting the word infectious. It's, you can change other people's vibration. I don't know if like maybe somebody was having a bad day and then they speak to you and all of a sudden they feel a whole lot better. If that's never happened to you, it will happen because you are meant, I feel like you have a greater purpose about you. I was just about to quote Tia Dalma from Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, she says, you have a touch of destiny about you, I think she says. I don't know. I was about to do the accent and I was like, nope, let's not scare people away. But there really is destiny about you. There's more to this than you think. There's a way bigger picture. So if you're thinking that you're not inspiring people anymore, you will. And you can, if you remember who you are and who you will be. You're not the same person anymore. You're not meant to be the same person. And it's now time to be a bigger inspiration, to inspire other people, to inspire other things, you know, to be strong. So no matter what you go through, you can still make it out. You can still be successful. Shoo, that's deep. Like, this is deep. Yeah, you have work to do, but it won't seem like work because it will feel like this is your purpose. This is what you're meant to do, to help people. But you've got to, okay. They're saying you have got to stop beating yourself up about all your traumas or mistakes or whatever. You got to think that, okay, your mindset has to change in that, you know, thinking, why did this happen to me? It changed me, it broke me, into now, yes, I did break, but now I'm even stronger. And now I can help those who also feel broken. I have a higher sense of purpose. I'm getting superhero. You can literally be a superhero to other people. Oh, yeah. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, and you have the activist. You have so much work ahead of you, I can't even tell you. This is Mother Teresa. Yeah, you have work ahead of you. Oh, yeah, look at this learning experience. Everything that you've gone through has shaped and developed you into becoming this superhero. It's like, what I'm getting is like your traumas is like your Iron Man suit. It sort of developed, it sort of pushed you to making this Iron Man suit. So now that you can be this Iron Man, you can be the superhero, you can be this activist that will help other people. Wow. I'm not sure if you're an empath or if you can feel energies, work with energies, psychic, but with this Archangel Michael, you have a lot of work ahead of you. You're a light worker. Yeah, and you need to be confident in your abilities, in what you can do, and that you can actually inspire people. Yeah, and you need to believe in yourself. That's the missing key, and is the belief. Yeah, and you remember I was saying you can't see the bigger picture? They're saying look deeper. There is There's a huge purpose for you. There really is. But it's just that mindset needs to switch. It needs to go like this. From, oh, I went through all of these hard things and now I'm broken and I'm damaged and nobody loves me, to, I am so awesome. I am the best. I'm wise. Yes, you are wise. You have so much knowledge and you need to share it. Yeah. Wow, I love when readings come together. I love when this happens. Child, yeah, this is how you used to be. You used to be playful, used to be fun, used to be all these things. You still are, just in a different way. Yeah, that mindset needs to change. Okay, you need to do things that you used to do in your childhood, and that will sort of lighten the energy or lighten the mood or make you feel nice. Play music. Yeah, play music from when you were younger that made you feel good. Eat foods and sweets and whatever from your childhood, if you can find any. That will also help. And they're saying watch things from your childhood as well. Do stuff that you used to do when you were a kid, when life was fun, when before all the traumas happened and before life happened. Eat those things, watch the things. It's just do stuff that you used to do as a kid, just to remind your body, because we do have muscle memory, and our senses remember things. So you might get a smell and you'll be like, I know the smell. Your body just remembers things. So in doing all of these things from your childhood, your body will remember what it felt like when there wasn't when life wasn't so complicated. Yeah, be playful. This is how they're saying you have to light your spark again. Yeah, dancing, playing instruments. She's playing an instrument. Maybe play music or play an instrument. Meditation as well. Getting out in nature. Climbing a tree. When last have you climbed a tree? Just be careful though. If you can't, then don't. Imagine you're climbing a tree. But yeah, go play in the dirt. There's water here. Maybe go to a river. Climb a mountain. Just do something different. Do something fun. It will light the spark. But you've got to see that. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. We did look at the bottom deck of this fairy, and this is the moon. And this is talking about secrets that are being revealed. So yeah, you really don't see the bigger picture, but you will eventually. But I'm telling you, the bigger picture is that you have work to do. You have to help people because of all the experiences you've been through. You will help people. But you can't get from, feeling broken and whatever all of a sudden to now activist. You can if you work hard at your energy. But in order to get there, do fun things. Paint. Get chalk, draw in the street, coloring books. It's like if you go to Wimpy or Spa or whatever, or a restaurant that gives, coloring to kids, ask for one. I know that seems weird, but they're saying, ask for it and then color in, draw. Get a coloring book. Have fun. Get Play-Doh. Yeah. Play in the dirt, play in the sand. Run around barefoot. Have fun with it. So, wow, this went deep. Like really deep. I didn't expect it to go that deep, but wow, I'm excited for your group too. You have so much purpose. I don't want to break out into the Tiadama accent and lines from Pirates. You know, I don't want to geek out on y'all. But yeah, you have work ahead of you, and it's going to be really, you're going to feel whole. You're going to feel so good and proud of yourself. You really are. I think that's what's lacking, is this self-belief, self-worth, and feeling proud of it, like you accomplished something. You're gonna get all of that, man. See here, under the moon is the stars. Be hopeful. Your time is coming. Maybe because the moon is here, I'm also getting moon rituals. So when there's a full moon or new moon, maybe do a ritual, write down what it is you want. Yes, you are the fire group, right? Can't remember what I'm saying, but it's like, do the moon rituals with the fire, you know, write down everything you want in the positive, and example, I am passionate, I enjoy going out with my friends, I love being playful, you know, stuff like that, and throw it in the fire. So fire rituals, moon rituals will really help you. I'm getting Aquarius energy. I don't know if you're Aquarian, or you might have Aquarian energy in your chart. But yeah, that also talks about being wise. You know, I think you have everything, but this emptiness, this feeling of being broken, you know, you will get out of it. It's just changing your focus, change your mindset. Don't think about what you've lost. Think about what you will gain and what you already have. It's really focusing on what makes you feel good and not what makes you feel crappy. That's going to help you lots. So be this happy little kid. I hope that helped. That's your reading group 2. That was really deep, guys. Wow. I loved your reading. Yeah. So honored to be a part of your reading, really. You're going to do amazing things. Just believe in yourself and you'll get there. So thank you for joining me for my reading today. Spur of the moment reading. Hope you didn't mind the shuffling and all of that. Please leave me a comment. Tell me if this resonates and what it means to you and if it made sense or not. And I will catch you in my next reading. Thanks, group 2. Bye. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading if you chose this green macaroni. So today we are asking angels, guides, ancestors, gods, any being of love and light to please come through and help us just figure out what's going on. What needs healing. Maybe we've been going through some stuff and we're not sure why we're going through it, or you've been going through the same things and not sure why it's not changing. Just advice as to, you know, maybe some aspect of our life needs healing in order for us to bring in new energy, positive energy, and lots of happy stuff. Okay, so I kind of zoned out there because I was getting messages while I was talking. So usually green talks to me about the heart chakra, you know, your heart space needing healing. But okay, I am getting some of that, but I'm getting mostly nature. I'm getting grass, green. I don't know why weed came into my head. It is legal in South Africa, like cannabis medications and stuff, but maybe in your country it's not legal. But I'm just getting grass, greenery, trees, nature. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's get some cards. Let's see what's happening. Let's ask the fairies. Yes, this is my fairies deck. I will leave what each of my decks are. I will leave them in the description box in case you'd like to get them too. So so let's ask the fairies and any other being of love and light. What advice? What do we need healing? What does group 3 need to heal? What does group 3 need to heal? What does group 3 need to heal? Sorry if the shuffling is loud, guys. Do I need all of them? Okay, let's take them. Let's do one last shuffle. What does group 3 need to heal? Do I need any more? Do I need this? Yeah, okay, let's take it. Bottom deck is the ship. I didn't take bottom deck for group number 1. I don't feel like I need it in group number 3, but if we do, we need. But group number 2 needed bottom deck energy. Okay. So yeah, some of the cards is the same as group 1. If you were deciding whether to take group 1 or group 3, maybe you should watch group 1. Also, there could be a message in there for you, which is it's funny because the green talks about heart space healing, and so does pink. Pink also talks about heart space love, and so it would make sense that both are connected, maybe, or maybe there's different messages, but in both readings that you need to hear. Let's get all the cards out before I explain them. I will show them to you nicely, so don't worry about if you can't see them. So this is a normal playing deck. You can use normal cards for divination or as a tool to get guidance like we are today. So let's ask for group number 3, please. Messages for group number 3. Okay. Do I need to take this one? Let's take it. Okay. And sorry, I just knocked the camera there. Let's get some angel messages. Angels, advice, please, for group number 3. Group number 3, please, angels. Messages, please, angels, for group number 3. What do they need to heal? What do they need to know? That just flew right out of there. Okay. Alrighty. So I will let you take a look at it and then keep them at to the side, and then we'll go deeper later on. So you have forgiveness, triumphant. Wow, that's like the best card. Practice makes perfect. Activist. You know, this also came out in group number 2. All linked. We're all going through the same things. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Okay, one reversal. Okay, so if you see at this deck, I put little dots because you can read this upright or reversed. You did get one reversal, but I usually read upright. I don't really read reverse. I actually get the energy. So we'll see what the energy is. What you have: 8 of Cups, 10 of Spades, 5 of Diamonds, 3 of Hearts. Did I say 8 of Cups? Well, you know, in tarot, Hearts is the same as the Cups. And the 4 of Diamonds. So read those later on. Now let's see what the angels are telling us. Okay, so you have the dog. This talks about loyalty. It talks about friendship, having that shoulder to cry on, or somebody that gets you or understands you. Yeah, just loyal, happiness. The fox, this talks about work. It also talks about being smart. It talks about being cunning, sly maybe. Maybe the fox is your spirit animal. You have quite a few animals here. You got the stork, fox, and dog. Maybe you connect more to animals than you do to humans. That's fine. I'm just like that too. I prefer animals than humans. Sometimes, but yeah. The fox also feels like wisdom to me in this reading, but we'll see what that means altogether. You have the stork. This talks about new energy, new beginnings, also a pregnancy maybe. Lots of kids here. I'm getting the word adulting, like doing adulting properly, like getting bills paid, maybe working with kids. But this talks about new energy generally. Then you have the lily. This talks about family. It talks about happiness. It talks about being tranquil, at peace. I can literally smell it, like a lily flower. Maybe you like perfumes that smell like lilies, like floral perfumes. Yeah, but this generally talks about happy family life. And then we have the moon. And this talks about secrets. Could mean like secrets are being kept from you, or that things are now starting to be revealed to you. Stuff will get clearer. You're seeing the bigger picture. Let's see, what is all of this trying to tell us? So firstly, there's a lot of greenery. Let me just put this here so you can see. Lots of greenery here, and you picked the green macaroni. So for me, green could be your favorite color because there's a lot here. I'm getting money as well because usually green is the color of money. In South Africa, it's like our paper money is all different colors. But generally people say, green equals money, but I'm getting money here. Maybe you're worried about your financial status. Maybe money is a bit tight right now. Okay. Message here. Because there's like green in every single card here, and you picked green. If money is like your top priority, or your finances, it just talks about a lot of worries, a lot of stress when it comes to your money. And maybe you have lots of kids to feed, lots of pets to feed, but it just talks about a lot of stress when it comes to your money. So that could be message number one. Okay, it also feels like you might get a new business opportunity or career opportunity with a friend or somebody you know, or family, because this means family. This is a friend. You might, yeah, get a new opportunity with a business friend, but you have to be smart about it. Like the way you'll go about it. Yeah. The fox is sly. It's smart, it's wise, it's sly. It gets things done, but not in the usual way. And I feel you will get a new job or new opportunity with the help of someone. It might not be a family friend, but someone who you'd consider like family, just someone close, or a friend of one of your family members, something like that. But somebody close to you might help you get this job that's coming through as well, if you're stressing about whether you'll get it or not. I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to take this card on top. This is the Tower, and this, okay, lots of messages here. It could mean that you are joining this institution, like this new job is part of a big company, an institution. Maybe you using somebody, like a friend is helping you get to a university or something like that. That's why this Tower card is coming out. Or this is gonna be a Tower moment where everything is gonna change. You might have to go stay, on res, at the university, or you might, your job might be in a different location. Yes, guys, your bottom deck is the ship. And this talks about, see, I wasn't really sure. I was like, why is the ship here? But this talks about movement, moving away. You could be getting a job. Okay, it is Corona, but I am seeing overseas, and that's not like it can't happen, because life still goes on even though we have Corona now. But it could be a job overseas. That's why the ship is here. Or it could be somewhere far, but I see travel. Yeah. Even your university might be far from where you stay. But there is going to be travel. This is good. In case you're needing confirmation and you didn't know whether to go ahead or not, look, okay, I get it. Change is scary. I know that. And with this Tower Tower card, it will feel like you're not stable. Everything is changing, and that's true. Everything is going to change, but change is good, and a lot of people don't see change as good, but it's going to bring in so much new energy. It's going to bring fun. It's going to bring happiness, new parts, new experiences. That's why I was getting adulting. Part of being an adult is being able to adapt and welcome change and go through changes. Even your body, if you're a teenager and your body is now going through changes, it's good. It's going to bring positive things. Yeah, so much new energy. This is what an opportunity. But really, this is calling to me. You got to be smart about it. Research. I'm getting the word research. Research this institution. Research what it's about. Maybe look at maps. I'm seeing maps. Get to know the area well. See where the shops are. If you are going alone, safety wise, look at where's your nearest shop, where's the nearest police station. Just be aware of your surroundings. But they're saying research the company, research the CEOs. Just be as knowledgeable, be as prepared as you can be. Because you might have this opportunity through a connection, but you don't want to get this position or job or whatever just because you have a connection or whatever. It's like it's not gonna be enough. You have to sort of be able to play the part, and you can. because this fox card is here, because you're smart. You are more than capable of getting this position, but don't take advantage of the fact that it is through a connection or through somebody, or contact or whatever. Don't take that for granted. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you are prepared for this opportunity, because you don't want to be left behind. You don't want it to slip through your fingers, so be prepared for it. Let's see what our playing deck is. So 8 of Cups, 10 of Spades, 5 of Diamonds, 3 of Hearts, and 4 of Diamonds in reverse. Let me just have a look here. So yeah, this is just confirming everything. So the 8 of Hearts talks about, a visitor or, alliances. This is talking about this friend or contact that's going to help you out. And this 10 of Spades talks about, your worries, your grief, just being worried about the whole situation. Also, yeah, talking about your finances, maybe you're worried, what it will mean if you don't get this opportunity. It feels like there's a lot at stake here. And you're really stressing about it. That's why it's all those green cards and you chose the green macaroni. And what they're saying is that you gotta shift your focus off of this worry and grief and anxiety as well. I'm feeling you got to shift your focus off of that and on yourself and being present and not worrying too much about the future, because you can't really control the future. You can only control right here, right now. So really work on yourself, research as much as possible. Really try and understand. Sorry, I was just getting messages there. But be prepared, and when you start preparing, you'll feel a whole lot better. I was just getting messages about with the stock, if you are pregnant or if they're talking about kids, they're saying it might be your first time having a child. They're saying ask as many people for advice. Again, with the research, you're having anxiety about it, you're scared about it, about body changes. There's just a lot of fears around it, and they're saying do your research, because the more you research, the more you'll feel at ease. And if something were to happen, if you feel like a kick or a cramp here or whatever, you'll know what it is instantly, because you've done the research, you've prepared for it. So preparation is key here with this card. The 5 of Diamonds is talking about business, your success, yeah, all things money. And again, 3 of Cups, this talks about yeah, this is saying to me, with this Fox card, you've got to be smart about things. And don't take anything for granted. You have this opportunity, you gotta milk it. And speak politely, mind your P's and Q's. Okay, I get what they're saying. They're like, don't go off telling everybody about this, because, okay, I wasn't gonna say, but because the card came out, it could be like backdoor stuff. It's a definite contact that's helping you out. So they're saying don't go around telling people because somebody could rat you out. This is very specific. It might be for 1 or 2 people, but if this is the case, they're like, move with caution, keep it to yourself. Don't go around telling people because not everybody is going to be happy for you. Not everybody has contacts. So this is something to be grateful for, something that shouldn't be taken for granted, something that needs to be kept on the lowdown. Like, don't go posting it and putting it on social media. Just, yeah, be in the shadows, like the fox. You don't see it. It lays low. It smart, doesn't get caught. You know, okay, it's saying also if you do connect with spirit animals and stuff like that, you know, invoke the fox because it'll help you be stealthy. It will help you keep a low profile, and it will help you make the right decisions, knowing what to say and when to say it as well. So this is talking about, you know, exercising that caution. And the 4 of Diamonds, it talks about this change. It talks about, yeah, it's this Tower moment. In the regular tarot, the Tower card, sorry guys, my phone died. So if the camera placement is off, please forgive and excuse me. But what I was saying was, in the regular tarot deck, the Tower card is like the tower is on fire, people are falling out the window. It's like everything is crumbling. And not to say that that's how it's gonna be, but there is you are gonna feel like there's a lot of change happening. And for some people that might be really difficult to deal with so much change happening so quickly. So this just talks about this 4 of Diamonds. Can you see it? Yeah. It talks about that uncomfortable feeling of your life now changing all of a sudden, and it's going into a new place, new vibes, new people, new experiences, so much new energy, and that can feel overwhelming. So that's what this card is talking about. But yeah, it's good. I love change. I love to be out of my element, and I just like to be out there. But not everybody likes that, and that's okay. But just know everything will be fine. And how I know that is because you got this triumphant card. It's like the best card in this deck. So everything is going to be fine. For some of you, if this opportunity doesn't work out, it's still going to be a triumph because something better is going to come along. I just had to say that for a few of you. So don't put too much. Okay. Yeah, okay. So if by some chance you don't get this card, but I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's like for one person. If you don't get this opportunity, just know that something better will come along. But you don't have to wait for long to get it. Okay, that makes sense. Because you have the forgiveness card. And I was wondering, why is this random forgiveness card here? This came out, I think, just before this triumphant or after. I'm not too sure. But what they're saying is, if you don't get this opportunity, you might take it out on yourself and be hard on yourself. And that is just going to stop the flow or stop the blessings from coming to you. So before that happens, They're saying if you don't get this specific opportunity, you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive the situation. Why? Because you will be triumphant, and something that is much suited, much better suited for you will come along, that will have a better salary, better people to work with, better environment, easier transport. I'm seeing as well. So don't be too hard on yourself. If this opportunity doesn't pan out, just know that something is way better than what this opportunity is, that's very specific for someone, maybe one or two people, but just know that there is something better out for you. Yeah, same with this, practice makes perfect. Perhaps you didn't answer a question properly, or maybe you had to write an entrance exam or a test, or something like that. But with this, practice makes perfect means that you can, okay, I understand, like, if you don't get an opportunity, it hurts. You can cry for a week or whatever, but you got to lift yourself off the ground, because you're gonna feel like everything is on top of you and everything just came crumbling. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's why I was seeing that the tarot tower and not this tower. This one is very stable and pretty. I was seeing that tower card because if it doesn't work out, you're going to feel like that tower card. And what they're saying is you have to forgive that situation, forgive yourself, make sure whatever you did wrong in this interview, you get it right, because there is one that is waiting for you that has much more and is much better for you. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just such a big difference. This opportunity that you didn't get, and then this one that you do get. It's like huge. It's like here you're applying to work at a high school, and then you don't get it, and then you apply for somewhere else, and it's like working for Google, where there's like slides and whatever. I don't know if that's true. I just watched that movie, but it feels like that. It's just so much better. The next opportunity, but you gotta get prepared properly. Yeah, all about this preparation card. So it feels to me it can go either way, but this message I feel is for a specific amount of people, a very specific person, not for everybody. For some of you, you might just you'll get the job, like it's yours. But for other people that don't get it, you have to. And this activist, it's not like, okay, it's Mother Teresa, you have to go giving people stuff. It means you have to actively, this is how it feels, you have to actively work on how you present yourself. Look at YouTube videos, download them, public speaking, how to speak properly, voice training, working on your confidence, how to answer interview questions. But there's something about actively working towards your goals. Same if this is talking about a pregnancy, actively going out and asking people, doing the exercises, the breathing exercises or whatever, really get knowledgeable about your situation. So that's what this is meaning for me. You have to actively work towards it. Put down plans, make lists, checklists. Every day have like a schedule for yourself. Today I'm going to work on confidence. Tomorrow I'm going to work on my speech. Next day I'm going to work on, projecting my voice, stuff like that. And you might not think it will help, but it definitely does help. Because how you present yourself is, one of the biggest things. You have people who don't have any talent, like no talent. There's literally a family who are billionaires that don't have real talent. Y'all know who I be talking about. But They put themselves out there. They actively work on, they post all the time. Even though it's been tweaked and there's filters, but they do the work. You can't take that away from it. Like, they are very active in the media, and they push hard, they drive, they're ambitious, they go for it. So that's the kind of energy that you want. Nowadays, it's sad, but there's people with degrees and diplomas and all this knowledge, and they're sitting at home without jobs or not using it. And then you get somebody who doesn't know a thing, but with their confidence, with their drive, with their ambition, with their own self-belief that they are worthy, they get like the top positions and stuff like that. So as much as it is about being knowledgeable, it's about self-belief and knowing you can do it and working hard towards it, actively working hard to becoming triumphant, So you have everything there. It could go either way, but even if it goes either way, you're still triumphant. So you might not feel it if you don't get this opportunity that you are triumphant, but trust me, you will be. The angels don't lie ever. So yeah, really work on yourself. Prepare as much as possible. Congratulations if this is a baby thing. If you're having kids, wish you well in your pregnancy. If not, I hope this opportunity goes well and you're traveling, but it will. I know it will. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys. I love research and getting to know things and new things and experiences and whatever. It will be fun. As long as you think it will be fun, it will be fun. So thank you, group number 3, for joining me for your reading. Sorry that the battery died, and I hope angles didn't change that much. But yeah, I hope to see you in my next reading. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated or not. I'd love to hear from you guys. And let me know how it goes afterwards, if you get the job or if you had a boy or girl, twins or whatever. There's 4 here. You might have 4. Don't want to freak you out. So yeah, thank you, group number 3. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.